Welcome to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep the conversation going in the comments section as well. Now, the EU Intellectual Property Office has issued new guidance in relation to NFTs. Those are non-fungible tokens. Lakmal Walawage is a specialist intellectual property lawyer and specializes in NFTs and blockchain technology as well. So Lakmal, what has the EU Intellectual Property Office said?
They basically said that they're going to recommend that they're placed in class 9, which is normal because that is the digital goods class, and you would expect it to go in that class. And they've just given a clarification, and I'll read this from their guidance. NFTs are treated as unique digital certificates registered in a blockchain which authenticate digital items but are distinct from those digital items. So this actually follows quite well from what we discussed last time I was on with you on Inside Man, Dominic, about the fact that from an intellectual property perspective, you know, when you buy an NFT, you're not buying the rights in the artwork as such. You're buying a digital authentication certificate almost of the purchase of that artwork. So the EIPO has followed that, and they say, you know, if you are classifying them as the artworks themselves, you know, they may go in class 16 if they're physical artworks or something like that. But this is just a digital authentication certificate. So it goes with other sort of downloadable software products in class 9.
So is it as simple then, Lakmal, as registering an NFT?
We've not seen much guidance from the various patent offices, trademark and patent offices. I mean, the USPTO, the US Patent and Trademark Office, has had the applications from Nike because they've been doing so much work in the virtual space and actually trying to sell goods through the virtual space. And actually, it was only recently that they came back on those applications with office actions, and again there was a call for specificity from the US Patent and Trademark Office as well. So they seem to all be following the same sort of trend. Here what they've said is, you know, if you are going to specify NFTs in class 9, you can't simply call them non-fungible tokens or you know, virtual worlds or virtual spaces. You have to say exactly what it's going to be relating to. So, for example, you'd say if Nike were classifying their goods, you know, the sneakers that were available for purchase in the metaverse, they'd have to say downloadable virtual goods, namely virtual clothing, footwear, that sort of thing.
It all sounds very involved, and that you probably need a specialist to help with this. How can you and the intellectual property team help, Lakmal?
We're going to see more and more applications for trademarks for these things. So being such a new space, really, you want to have someone with experience, with expertise in the area drafting those trademarks. You know, even currently we have some of the big companies, including even, you know, companies in the fast food spaces like McDonald's and places like that, that are filing marks for these sorts of things, NFTs and blockchain technology, with no intention to use right now, but with an intention to use in the next 5 years. And that's the thing that we have to remember with trademark applications. You do have 5 years, at least in the UK and the EU, to put that mark to use. So if you want to, you know, especially if it's an established brand, if you want to corner that space to keep it for use in the next 5 years, that may be a good idea, you know, and you really want an expert on that to help you with that, because if you do that incorrectly, then when it actually comes to you wanting to put that to use, it may be that the mark is not what you thought it was.
Thank you for your insight, Lakmal. And if you'd like to speak to Lakmal, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors for all the latest legal tips and insights. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.